Dr. John Owojori is said to be becoming the first black man or Nigerian to run for a legislative seat in Canada. All right. This man has been, or is going to be a blessing to Africa and Niger as a whole if we all support or throng to support him or to support his bidding and his, whatever adventure and aim goal he wants to pursue. All right. We have to do that. All right, it's a beautiful evening of today, Wednesday. I am here to serve you on this Pan-African, channel of content. I am the commander-in-chief of this channel, and as soon as you see me here, you know that I am basically here to serve you with new content. Today's edition or exclusive is basically an advocacy where I am advocating for Africans and, for that matter, especially Nigerians in the diaspora, precisely Nigerians in Canada, to do the needful for the son of a Nigerian soil who is pursuing an endeavor which will add more spotlight to Africa within the global space. It will also throw more spotlight on Niger as a country and Africa as a whole. Who am I referring to? Well, I will share details with you very soon. Call me Oluwa TJ, call me Emeka, Chukwu Emeka, Folarin. I'm going to respond accordingly as given to me by my Niger people. Let's enjoy, or let me give you details of the headline, okay? Dr. John Owojori is said to be becoming the first black man or Nigerian to run for a legislative seat in Canada. All right, this man has been, or is going to be a blessing to Africa and Niger as a whole if we all support or throng to support him or to support his bidding and his, whatever adventure and aim goal he wants to pursue. All right, we have to do that in the Pan-African sense. If I'm a Pan-Africanist, then I should look at supporting this astute and honorable man to be being whoever he wants to be in this endeavor of his. Let's read an article to that effect. Impacting our world. My involvement in politics in Canada, Dr. John Owojori, in a historic move for the Nigerian and black communities in Saskatoon, Dr. John Owojori is making waves as the first black man and Nigerian to run for a legislative seat in Saskatoon. As a soil ecotoxicologist, entrepreneur, and dedicated community leader, Dr. Owojori's candidacy is not just a personal milestone, but a significant moment for the representation of diverse voices in the province. With a rich background in academia and a deep commitment to public service, he brings a unique blend of expertise and passion to the political arena. His journey from Nigeria to Saskatoon alongside his family has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence and a vision to enhance the lives of his constituents. As he steps into his new chapter, Dr. Owojori is poised to be a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change, advocating for inclusivity, healthcare reform, educational empowerment, and sustainable development in Saskatoon. I'm going to give you, a bit of a background or bio of him. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to Canada? My name is Dr. Olubenga John Owojori, and I am a Saskatchewan, all right? Or a Saskatchewan, all right? Am I right? Okay. Party MLA candidate for Saskatoon Southeast in the upcoming Saskatchewan or Saskatchewan, all right? Provincial election in October 2024. I am a soil ecotoxicologist with extensive experience in academia and research in Nigeria, South Africa, Germany, USA, and Canada, and currently a visiting scholar in OAU, Ile-Ife, all right? My passion goes beyond academia and include entrepreneurship, owning multiple businesses in Canada, and community service. My PhD in soil ecotoxicology brought me to Canada through a University of Saskatchewan led project, right? All right, aimed at eco restoration in the burial shield. Since 2019, my family and I have called Saskatoon home. My wife Rachel, who is a dedicated nurse and a talented artist, and our 3 sons have firmly established our roots in this vibrant community. My journey across continents has enriched my experience and perspectives, which I am now dedicated to bringing to our local community with a strong commitment to service. Dr. John Owojori, needs our support. Nigerians in the diaspora, you need to vote for him, especially those in Saskatoon. You need to vote for him. And then Nigerians back home, you need to support him, all right, in every aspect by telling families, if you have a family, based in Canada who are situated in Saskatoon, you need to be part of this journey of this, wonderful endeavor of this Nigerian son, the son of a Nigerian soil, Dr. John Owojori. This content or podcast or this information was shared to me by a Nigerian brother who usually WhatsApps me with contents. Sometimes I share some of them, and if I have a load of contents on my or of topics on my channel, sometimes too I am not able to do so. But the relative and important ones, I try as much to touch on them. So big ups to you, Dino. Big ups to you, my Nigerian brother, for being part of my journey and for believing in me and sharing this content with me. On the other hand, Dr. John Owojori, if you look at his educational background and the kind of successes and, bit by bit achievement of his career, you should know that he's gone through every meal of his lifespan to be able to get to where he is now. And at the point where he is now, he wants to pursue this legislative seat and bring honor to the name of Nigeria. If it were to be a bad news about Nigeria, a lot of Africans, especially South Africans, will be on the necks of Nigeria and will be jabbing them back and forth about them being all these negative narrative I don't want to talk about. But if Dr. John Owojori is on this, line of making sure that he is able to carve a niche of a legislative seat for himself and the Nigerian nation and Africa as a whole, he deserves our support. And I will entreat all of you, wherever you are, even if you are not a Nigerian, but you are an African and you wear a Pan-African heart and a Pan-African mindset, all you can do is to preach and talk about Dr. John Owojori's, endeavor, aim and goal to your sister or your family in Saskatoon for them to help and for them to push this agenda alongside and along with Dr. John Owojori. All right, it's something worth it, and I know that I'll be monitoring the space, and if he is successful in grabbing and nabbing the seat, politically with votes and with the support of other Africans, then I'm going to be here to break the news to you that he has done the needful by winning the seat, and he's been supported in that regard. So all and sundry should be part of this journey. I am part of it. From now on, I'm going to tell anybody I know in Saskatoon or in Canada to be part of his journey and to research about him and, give him the needed support. All right. So what about you watching me? To my Niger people, I know you can do this. I trust you. You get it. You are so super supportive. And you've been the ones channeling, the Pan-African stance. All right. I'm pushing positive narratives. People are observant. People know Niger. It is just a matter of time. All right. Forget the few hates. There are a lot of people who love you. They love your songs. They love your culture. They love everything about you. So on the final bit on my channel, before I sign out, a brief editorial this evening, let's all support Dr. John Owojori's, endeavor of the legislative seat and make sure that the son of the Nigerian soil in Africa wins this seat for all of us to be cheerful about. And like I said, I'm going to be here to break the news if he becomes victorious and successful in that aim and goal. All right. It is a Pan-African channel once again, guys. There's no need to linger on this one. Do the needful. Support him. Support my channel too. All you can do is to subscribe. They are not going to charge you any money if you subscribe here. It's all love, all right? If you join or if you've been watching, do well, subscribe, and then drop your comments. I need them all right, to be responding and to be reading your opinions as well. It is still Olua TJ. Call me Emeka Folarin as given to me by my Niger people, and I'll do the needful on this channel. It is time to go. I'll be coming your way with more tomorrow on this channel. I salute you and peace out.